Hey everyone, Jody from Bird Dog Off-Road Adventures here, and today we're going to show you guys how we installed Kilmat in the rear cargo area of the Ford Bronco. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, today's a fun day. I'm sweating my ass off out here, but you know, progress is progress. As you can see here, we took the drawer system out, sold that, and we are preparing for another project. So real quick, stuff that we've already done today. We moved those speakers up higher. As you can see, they're farther out of the way. They're kind of almost when the factory speaker locations are, so that's good. They're up high and up out of the way, so they're not limiting our cargo space, as you can see here. And they're kind of tucked in behind the Raptor brace. Also, too, we took the factory sub out earlier, and we stuffed this box full of polyfill. So I've heard other people on the forum talk about that. I've not put the panel back on, but I did have to take a quick trip down the road a few minutes ago. I can think that, and it may be a placebo effect, but I can think that this is a little bit better sound now. Something else I did too to address rattle. I've not really had excessive rattle, but I figured since I'm in here, I might as well go ahead and do some stuff. I put a rubber washer between this bolt and this piece of plastic, and I put another rubber washer between this piece of plastic and this piece of the body where it goes in at to help with any kind of rattling noise. So you may be wondering, okay, well, what are we doing here? So as you can see also here, while we're at it, we can show you where the amp is for those JL audio speakers. We are going to install some Kilmat. One of our good friends from the Chicagoland Club was very nice enough to give us what he had left over. So Rob, if you're watching this, know that we love you. We think the world of you, buddy, and we miss you down here in Arizona. So you guys hang tight. We're going to do a quick film of some of the install. We won't do the entire install because I don't want you all to get bored to tears, but just to kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do, we are going to try to cover everything except inside here maybe. I might see if I can put some in here, depends on how much I have left over. Cover all this area. I'll have to go under these wires. And all around this piece. I might try to see if I can fit some in here. It just depends. There's a lot of stuff in here that's in the way where the factory jack used to be. And I may try to go over here under where the factory sub is some too. So we'll just see how much is left over. All right, as you can see here, we're kind of laying this matting out. We're not taking anything off yet. We have already wiped this piece down pretty thoroughly just to kind of see where we're going to be at. So the goal is to probably try to cover as much area as possible. So we're just trying to map out our pieces. There are going to be some gaps that we'll have to fill. So that's just a given. And you know, we'll do as good as we can. This is not meant to be like, oh yeah, this is a one and done, we did everything type deal. This is meant to be, hey, we got it, it's free, let's do the best we can, try to help some if we can. Worst case scenario, you know, it doesn't do as well as we hope, but you know, it is what it is. Now this is the 50 mil, it's not the 80 mil. Some stuff that we bought to help out, we got some rib roller. The kit from Amazon, same day delivery too. Here's the smaller one, and here's one that's for the teeny tiny edges. We got our utility knife as well as a pair of trauma scissors from an old job of mine. So we're going to use all this stuff to kind of put it down. And we're going to get a marker too in case we need to mark anywhere we need to cut. So we're going to do this probably in high speed hyperlapse so that way you guys can see it up front and personal. What we're going to do, we peeled some of this back. We're going to try to slide this under. I'm trying to see if we can get it under these trim pieces. I put yeah. Alright, you're just gonna kind of go over this. Like I said, we're not professionals. But we did sleep at a Holiday Inn last night, so as you'll notice in this video, I go back and forth between the different widths of the rollers, and that's just to try to get every one of those little cracks and crevices. You'll notice the Bronco does have some raises in the floor and along the edges. We use the thin one to try to make sure that we get all those air bubbles out and get this thing good and flat against the surface, so that way it'll adhere and be there for a long time to come. Just want to share it with you guys as we did it. You know, this didn't take that very long, so, you know, but it was a pretty easy install once we got going. go. Finished product, guys. Check it out. We got everything pretty much. We didn't do the cubby holes, you know. We did get under the wiring. We went a little bit under the edges. I think we did a pretty good job. I mean, I don't know. You know, we did get up on the speaker. We did go up a little bit right here, but on below the speaker, the subwoofer, I should say. But other than that, you know, we did pretty good, I thought. So, anyway, hope you guys like this. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We got a lot more stuff to come here in the near future, and love to have you guys along for the ride.
As mentioned earlier in the first video, we did move the speakers up to a higher location, so they're out of the way. Also, here's a quick shot of the amp that was installed in our cubby hole. Shop did that. And like I said before, the huge improvement with the subs with that polyfill. Definitely recommend it. Thank you, Rob, for letting us have yours. Also, some news. We got our plates in from the state of Arizona. Love this to death, man. This is awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We'd love to have you guys come along as we begin the new journeys over here in the western side of the United States.